Guys, Lord Netsu here, and today I'm going to be doing part 2 to What If Naruto Was Neglected. And where I left off is basically the end of the bell test where they pass. So, yeah. Naruto, where I left off, Naruto just went to his house. And I'm going to do we're going to do a flashback real quick. And basically, when Naruto's alone, okay, this is gonna be when he's around six when he already has the dog. Pretty much, he's just walking around, and when then people start trying to gang up on him, and then once they try to go for Vixen, his dog, he pretty much just guards Vixen. And we see a little girl with yellow hair pretty much walking by. When they see people, then when she sees people getting up on this kid, and then she sees a puppy in this kid's arms. Yeah, pretty much she would actually go for the defense to actually help. And yeah. After this point, yeah, once those people left, Naruto just looked behind him, and yeah, he saw a girl with yellow hair. Yeah, he just slowly turned around, and then just put Vixen on his head. And yeah, he's shy at this point, so like, hi. Yeah, she's like, hi, I'm, how about you? It's like, Naruto. Yeah, after this point, she would actually get a tiny crush on him. Then over the years, yeah. Since you guys asked for a ship, I thought of this one. So, you're welcome. End of flashback. And, yeah, today, went to Naruto's house. Knocked on the door. Yeah, actually, don't scratch that. It's the next day. Naruto hears a knock. No, it's gonna be sometime after lunch. And he hears a knock at the door. And he opens the door and he sees, and yeah, he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, Naruto. And they would just hang out for the rest of the day. And yeah, then we're gonna skip to the next. Then we're gonna skip a few months, and we get to the Land of Waves arc. Basically, Sasuke is the one that pretty much complains about it. And since Sasuke complains about it, Sakura also complains about it. And Naruto's just pretty much, Naruto just has his, he just has, just like, seriously, this is a team I put up with. Yeah. And Vixen is just right on his shoulder. Her doing the same thing. Now, not just, I remember at this point, remember, but I've already said, for the last part, for Kurama and Naruto's relationship, that's their relationship. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. And Sasuke just demanded, yeah, Naruto just doesn't look at the fourth Hokage like his dad. He just looks at the fourth Hokage as the fourth Hokage. So yeah, and yeah, the fourth Hokage. We're just Kakashi, you think your team is ready? And yeah, Kakashi like, yeah, and yeah, then fourth Hokage, alright, alright, and he was called the bridge brother, and aka Tazuna, and yeah, Tazuna would just pretty much antagonize all three of them. But Naruto isn't even paying attention. He's just paying attention to Kakashi. He's yeah, Naruto's literally looking straight at him. Oh, and yeah, Naruto's basically just actually did something a little bit different. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Yeah, basically, he has this outfit with with a black mask. Yeah, basically a mask that covers, that pretty much goes all the way up to his nostrils. Yeah, that's how high, like, pretty much Kakashi's mask, but black. Yeah, he basically has a scar, pretty much Kakashi's scar on his eye, on the other side. Pretty much what Kakashi's eye, one of Kakashi's eyes looks like, but on the other side. So yeah, he'll have that scar that Kakashi has on his face, but on the other side. So yeah, and if that one ever gets destroyed, he'll have a backup. And yeah, he's just looking at Kakashi the whole time. And only Kakashi realizes it. Yeah. And Naruto's really not paying attention to anything else except Kakashi. So yeah. And yeah, Naruto hasn't worn a mask. Yeah, pretty much Naruto started wearing the mask now. So yeah, Kakashi's like, okay, he's wearing a mask. That's new. So yeah, and basically, Naruto's just looking up at him, just with an eye smile. Because yeah, Naruto, other than Kakashi's the only person that he likes in the village. So yeah. And when when Kakashi asked about the mission, yeah, Naruto just focusing attention on Tazuna then, at that point. And yeah, then Tazuna would tell him, and yeah, Naruto would just look back at Kakashi. Yeah, he wouldn't even be looking at Minato at all. Not one. Not even for a second. So, yeah. And pretty much no one realized that. And, yeah. Basically, when Now let's get to the next scene. Yeah, Naruto's like, all right, let's go. And yeah, once they start going, yeah, Kakashi just in his Naruto. Yeah, while they're walking, actually, Kakashi's actually kind of like curious and asks, just walks back to Naruto because yeah, Naruto's in the very back. And he's like, "Hey Naruto, why do you have a mask?" And Naruto's like, I'm not gonna say it yet. They're being a tad bit shy. And yeah, just wait. Oh, okay. And yeah, then Naruto would sense the puddle, and like, well, sense two high-rank shinobi, and like, however, this is stupid. Just thinking in his mind that. And then once they get up to there, Naruto's like, let's get this over with. And then he just pretty much like, if I remember correctly, I gave him lightning. Yeah, I did. I gave him wind, fire, and lightning. So yeah, so he just channels a very small amount of lightning chakra in his hand. So actually no, he doesn't channel it yet. He just slowly reaches his hand to the water. And then once he's touching it, he just pulses lightning chakra straight through his hand to it. And it apparently electrocutes the demon brothers inside. And when the camouflage pretty much poops, yeah, Naruto's like, that was boring. Yeah, Naruto's like, alright, that was too easy. And yeah, Kashi can see that that Naruto just killed them that easily. So yeah, basically that happened, and yeah, Sasuke says, we needed those two, and Naruto like looking straight at Tatsuya, and I'm like, I don't think we do. And yeah, Kashi like seeing where Naruto is looking, yeah, I'm pretty much looking straight at Tatsuya, and I'm like, oh, okay, but yeah, Sakura is frightened, but Sasuke's less frightened. Way less, because yeah, he's seen a whole clan get murdered. So yeah. Basically he's then Kakashi asks about the real version of the mission, and yeah, he pretty much says it. And yeah, it's like, it would feel stupid not to continue it, so yeah, let's continue. And yeah. I was like, alright, let's do that. So yeah, they continue on the mission. And then the Zabuza attacks. Yeah. yeah, pretty much when it toss, yeah, when Zabuza throws his sword, Naruto immediately just tells everyone to duck. Yeah, Kakashi's actually surprised that Naruto sensed it before he did. Yeah, then everybody ducks. And yeah. And then Naruto's like, alright, so who threw the sword? He's just like, alright, show yourself. And then Zabuza shows himself, and Naruto like, oh, so that's who threw the sword. It's a pleasure meeting you. Zabuza of the Mist. I actually been wanting to actually see you face to face for a very long time. Yeah, so I was like, oh, you're interested in me? I was like, yes. And for reasons you may not expect. One, I wanted to see what if the stories about you are true. And two, I want to see how good I am against you. Yeah, it's like, oh, let's go, kid. He's like, oh, I'm interested now. Let's go. Naruto's like, it'll be an honor to face you. But yeah, and Kakashi's like, Naruto, and Naruto just remove his mask. Like, no, this is my fight. My fight alone. And yeah, pretty much looked exactly like Kakashi, minus the ideal hair. So he just lifted up one of his patches. And yeah, and Zabuza could actually see that Naruto actually had a scar like Kakashi. Like, oh, what happened there, kid? Naruto like, villagers, that's what happened. And yeah, I'm like, oh, it's like, yes. Let me hate them. Now, I'd like to fight you now. And yeah, Kakashi like, no, Naruto. Naruto like, Naruto would just like, just go like this. Just put two of your fingers together, just go like, pretty much whistle. Yeah, and Vixen would just pretty much poof out of nowhere, because yeah. Actually, no, Naruto, yeah, Vixen was pretty much in, pretty much in Naruto's outfit, and yeah, he just pops out, and Naruto like, in his mind, he'd be like, Vixen, do it. And then Vixen would do a earth wall. Because yeah, I gave Vixen earth and wait, hold on, give me a second. Yeah, it's since Naruto has fire, lightning, and wind, I'm gonna have Vixen have earth and water. And wind. So yeah, basically Vixen has earth, water, and wind for his sharper natures. Because why the heck not? So yeah, this is gonna work. And yeah, basically Vixen just makes a earth dome around Kakashi. Actually, no, he just makes a water prison around the others. Wait, no, he just. Actually, no, Vixen just hops out of Naruto's outfit and just gets into a fighting position. So, scratch whatever said before about him doing any jutsus at that point. So I was like, oh, what is your name, boy? And Naruto like, Naruto Uzumaki. And yes, I can fight with the dog. Yeah. So I'm like, oh. It's like, but I do not want him to fight with me. In fact, I want him to hold back the others. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, so you want to fight alone? Like, of course. I know my sensei won't allow me to fight you, so I will have to make him allow me to fight you. And yeah, so like, and yeah, he would just have a smile. Now, let us begin. And he would just immediately proof out just unseal his sword, grab it, and get into his swordsman stance. Like, so you know how to use a sword? It's like, yes. I have been doing it for a while now. So, shall we begin? And yeah, then they get into a fight. And then they fight. And yeah, 30 minutes later, they're still fighting. Naruto's on the losing end, but he's still attacking it. Both of them just jump away from each other. And Naruto's like, damn it, I'm still not strong enough. And so I was like, oh, so you're trying to train yourself. It's like, yes. And if I even can't beat a swordsman at his own game, then I know I'm not powerful enough. I guess I'll be doing my swordsmanship harder next for my next training. Do my swordsmanship for training a lot harder. And he would just reseal his sword. Like, now, let's see how I do a ninjutsu. And then, yeah, they both. Then 10 minutes later, Naruto and Zabuza was actually a little bit tired out now. And Naruto's getting a little bit tired out. And Vixen would just jump straight towards Naruto. Like, right? And Naruto would just look at him like, it's Kakashi's turn. And yeah, Vixen like, and yeah, then Kakashi would just jump in. And yeah, Naruto would just jump back. And yeah, everything else would go to canon. And once they get to Tasuna's house, Naruto would already know that Zabuza is alive. And yeah, when Kakashi said that, Naruto like, yeah, when Sakura and Sasuke were like, how? And Naruto like, was it not obvious to you too? And yeah, they would just look at him like, how would you know? Pretty much it. With that in their voice, like, it's simple. I've literally been spying on our sensei way before he actually became way before he actually became sensei. Yeah, gosh, like, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, you did. It's like, yes, and I knew you sensed me the whole time. And all I wanted to do was absorb you. That's all. And I was like, oh. So it's like, yeah. And it's obvious that a Hanbu would immediately do whatever they needed to do right there and then, not take them away. And plus, the spot where the needles were thrown at was a spot where you could only that you could still be saved from, even if it looked like you died. And then Gosh, like, you're still. It's like, of course, if you're if you're gonna be a ninja, you need to know more than you should know. And yeah, Gosh, like, would actually just couple out like, good job, Naruto. And yeah, sorry this is a little bit short, but I'm gonna end off here. Anyway, if you like this, like, subscribe, and comment for more. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.